Hi everyone, Brooke here. This video will be on heart valves, so stay tuned and I'll grab my slides. Alright, getting into heart valve structure and function. We're going to start off with the purpose of valves. So valves ensure one-way flow of blood throughout the heart and the circulation. So they open to let blood go through and close to prevent backflow from where the blood was previously. And these valves open and close in response to pressure changes. So if the pressure is higher, it'll want to even out and open to allow blood through. Okay, so there are two different types of valves that you guys are going to talk about. The first are AV valves, or atrioventricular valves. These include the tricuspid and the bicuspid valves. There are also semilunar valves. These are the aortic semilunar valves and the pulmonary semilunar valves. Here in the picture on the right is the tricuspid valve. And I wanted to point out some structures that are really key in allowing for the opening and closing of the valve. So first off, we have the chordae tendineae. These are just little cords that attach the valve or the cusp of the valve to the papillary muscles that sit within the wall of the heart, specifically in the ventricles. These two structures are only found on AV valves, so keep that in mind. And some good things to know and understand is that when the ventricles are relaxed, the papillary muscles are relaxed and the chordae tendineae are slack, so the blood moves from the higher pressure in the atria to the lower pressure in the ventricles through the AV valves. And so when the ventricles contract, the pressure of the blood drives the cuffs upward until their edges meet and close the opening of the valve. So at the same time that's happening, papillary muscles also contract, which pull and tighten the chordae tendineae. This prevents the valve cusp from opening back into the atria in response to that high ventricular pressure. If AV valves or the chordae tendineae are damaged in any way, there could be regurgitation of blood, or this would be the backflow of blood into the atria when the ventricles contract. Here's a nice little GIF I found of papillary muscles, chordae tendineae, and the one of the AV valves, specifically the tricuspid. All right, so here is a superior view of the heart. And the atria are removed. So you're looking from the top of the heart. And in this picture, both AV valves are open, and this indicates blood flow going from the atria to the ventricles. The semilunar valves are closed to prevent backflow, or to prevent blood from going, like leaking out and going into the pulmonary trunk and aorta. This picture is the same superior view, but now the AV valves are closed and the semilunar valves are open. So when the semilunar valves are open, blood is ejected from the ventricles into the pulmonary trunk and aorta. All right, and here's another cool GIF of the heart pumping, and you can see the valves opening and closing in response to pressure changes. All right, that's all I have. Thanks.